as life skills because, in my view, those soft skills are really speaking are life skills because they help you in achieving greater heights in your life. What we intend to do in this session from now till about 3 p.m. Or till about 6 p.m. So let me tell you at the outset as to what is the purpose of this session. The purpose of this session is to empower ourselves with the various aspects of or aspects of IBC that requires technical skills, that requires soft skills for being able to deliver our role as insolvency professional. So the insolvency and bankruptcy code, as we all know, was introduced to address the critical objectives of resolving insolvencies and optimizing the utilization of non-performing assets for the betterment of the economy. Now, with this objective, the insolvency professionals, as we all know, play a pivotal role in ensuring effective implementation of IBC, Insolvency and Bankruptcy Code. This session aims to equip all of us and empower with essential technical and soft skills, enabling us to efficiently deliver our responsibilities and serve the interest of all the stakeholders, thereby contributing to the nation's economic wealth. So, friends, this is the purpose for which we have this session being delivered today. What we plan to cover in this session, what I have done is planned the entire session in a very systematic manner, in a very planned manner, so that all of us as the insolvency professional are able to gather as to what are the technical skills that we need for being a successful insolvency professional. And remember, not only we need technical skills, we also need soft skills. Uh, and what those skills are. So when I am appointed as the IRP or as RP of a corporate debtor, then what are the soft skills that I need to possess so as to be able to deliver the role and responsibilities which I carry as an insolvency professional? So what we have planned is we start with the purpose of IBC just to be on the same page, every one of us. We discuss about purpose of IBC. Thereafter, we would look at the functions which insolvency professionals are to deliver, and also a role and responsibilities. And please remember, there is a very distinct difference between functions and the roles and the responsibilities, and I'm sure we would be able to figure it out as we move forward. Thereafter, we would look at the circumstances and the environment faced by the IPs under the IBC ecosystem. So, what are the challenges? What are the difficulties? What are the hardships? What kind of environment insolvency professionals are exposed to? That is what we would discuss so as to be on the same page and create a background that would facilitate absorption of all the technical skills that I am going to share with you, and also the soft skills that I am going to share with you. Then we would look at the tools to cope up with the challenges. So we understand that there are many challenges which the insolvency professionals face in discharge of their role and responsibilities. So what are the tools and techniques that they can use for being effective insolvency professional, and so as to cope up with those challenges of the insolvency professional per se. Now, first we look at the technical skills. As part of the technical skills, the first challenge, and I'm sure all of us are aware already, the first and the biggest challenge that an insolvency professional has when he is appointed as IRP and thereafter as RP, the biggest challenge that he has is to run the business successfully as a going concern. So, what does he need to be able to run the business as a going concern. That is what we would discuss. Under that, the first thing in my understanding, what the insolvency professionals, we as the insolvency professionals need is how to take decisions or how the decisions are taken. As an insolvency professional, please remember there are so many decisions that we need to keep taking right from the moment then when we are appointed as the insolvency professional of a corporate debtor. How to take those decisions, what is the guidepost, and what is the purpose of every business. And I'm sure, friends, once we understand this, it would be very easy for us to be able to perform our role and responsibility as an insolvency professional. Then, how to control the operations. Suddenly, you are appointed as IRP or RP of a corporate debtor about which you had no idea until the time you were appointed by the NCLT as the IRP or RP. Now, completely unknown business is coming in your hands to be managed, to be turned around, to be resolved, the insolvency to be resolved. Now, the first question that comes to your mind is, how do I control the business? How do I control the operations? So, what is that I need to do so as to be able to control the operations of that business? That is what we would discuss. Thereafter, we would be looking at the close management and monitoring of the cash flow during the IRP or during the liquidation. So, the biggest challenge that all the corporate debtors and the connected insolvency professionals have is the cash flow management. So, what can we do? What should we do? Or what can be done so as to have a better control and the better handle on the cash flow? That is what we would discuss, and how to monitor it. What are the tools and techniques of monitoring the cash flow? That is what we would look at. Efficient working capital management during the CIRP and the liquidation. Liquidation, of course, once it is liquidation, then the question of the WIP management may not arise because you are not running the operations. You are only trying to liquidate the business. And but during the CIRP, working capital management can play a very important role. As much as by deploying efficient tools and techniques of working capital management itself, you should be able to free up a lot of cash that can be useful to you in turning that business around. So, what is the basic principle that we need to keep in our mind as far as the efficient management of working capital is concerned? Thereafter, of course, as the insolvency professional, we have to manage the liquidity, we have to manage the profitability, we have to manage the leverage, we have to manage the efficiency, we have to manage the value creation. So everything we have to manage, and for that we need to have good understanding of the financial analysis and how this financial analysis can be used for the purpose of taking effective and impactful decision. That is what we would be covering. After that, we as insolvency professional, please remember, as insolvency professional, something which is very crucial and very critical, and that is business valuation. I'm sure all of us are aware. In any case, the moment you are appointed as IRP or RP, it is expected from you that within 7 days of your appointment or within 47th day from the date of the commencement of the insolvency resolution process, we are supposed to appoint two valuation professionals. And remember, it is not a formality. It is a very important task because it is on the strength of the valuation report that would be furnished by two of these valuers. You would be able to prepare information memorandum, and this information memorandum, remember, then is going to be the basis for you to prepare a plan as to how to turn the business around, and so also for the prospective resolution applicant to prepare their plan. And therefore, it is very important that if we are in insolvency professional, then we should have a very good understanding of the business valuation. Incidentally, as I know, as I am also, most of the or many of the insolvency professionals are also valuation professional. and I'm sure they would realize that they have a major advantage, you know, when you are a valuation professional, because then the decision making becomes much easier. So, in case if you are not a valuation professional, remember it is not a big problem. You just need to have good understanding of the approaches and the methods of valuation, so that the valuation professionals whom you appoint, they give you a valuation a report which is as accurate, as precise as possible, so that you are able to prepare a very effective and a comprehensive information memorandum. And as a result of that, the prospective resolution applicants are able to prepare their plan. Then we will discuss about preparation of information memorandum, and once after the preparation of memorandum, then we will also look at as to how to prepare the resolution plan. How to prepare the resolution plan, because ultimately the end objective of the IBC code is to turn the companies around, turn the companies which are going through the insolvency, to turn them around. And for turning them around, obviously you would need a resolution plan. So, how to prepare the resolution plan? What kind of information got to be there in the resolution plan, so that you and the COC are able to uh, evaluate those resolution plans, and thereby accept them, so that the further steps can be taken for turning the companies around. Now, this is, friends, what we intend to cover as far as the technical aspects are concerned. Now, this, in my view, are the technical requirements that we need to cover. In case if you have anything to add here, you can please go ahead, and I like to give you a time of 30 seconds to add something that you would like to add.